Hello and welcome back to Mahi English classes. Now, today we are going to see the explanation of class 10th poem from the first flight, Animals. Now, first I will give you the central idea, the poetic devices, and the explanation of the poem in detail. Now, in Animals, the poet praises animals as he considers them better than the human beings in many ways. Now, here in the poem, he has given the description about the qualities of animals which should be accepted by humans. They possess certain qualities which humans do not have. The poet desires to live with animals and experience a life in which no one complains and where they are free of sins and sorrow and are self-contained. Means as humans they are not self-contained. Okay, they keep on crying, they keep on desiring the things. So he says that he want to experience the life while staying with the animals so that he can explain human beings that animals are better than humans. Indirectly, the poet praises the animals for these qualities and warns that such great qualities should be possessed by the humans, should be taken by the humans. He believes that long back humans had these qualities but have lost them now due to various factors of modernization. Yes, in olden days people had love for each other, people had respect for each other, they were there to care for each other. But nowadays, because of modernization, people are going back. Means people are not much interested in caring, loving for each other. They are busy in earning money. The relationships have gone worst. Now, the poetic devices used in this poem is repetition of I stand and took at them long and long. Means repetition of words is there. Okay, now I'll read the first paragraph and then I'll keep on explaining. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. Now here poet Walt Whitman says this, that he desires to turn to the animals and live with them for a long time because they are calm and self-controlled, self-contained. They are at peace with themselves, living in their natural habitats and never complain. Means he is appreciating the behavior of the animals. He is saying this, that animals are still living in their natural environment and they do not complain like human beings. Due to these qualities, the animals, the poet say, likes to stand and look at them for a long period of time. By stating long and long, the poet expresses his deep longing to look at them due to their qualities. जब कोई चीज़ हमारे पास अच्छी होती है तो we like it. In the same way, the qualities of animals were liked by the poet. Indirectly, the poet wants men to have these qualities. It also shows the poet lament that humans do not have these. Okay, now what is? In the days of modernization, people have gone far and far away from the relationships. Second passage, they do not sweet and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. No one is satisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owing things. Now, here he says this, that the animals do not make complaints and cry about their conditions like human beings. Like we people, अगर हमारी एक desire पूरी हो गई है तो on the second we desire for the other one. That means we are not always satisfied with what we have. They eat and sleep peacefully while the human, because of their wrong actions, complain. Because many times it happens that our wrong deeds take away our sleeps. They also commit sins knowingly and complain and can't sleep. Yes, when we are in tension, we are not able to sleep peacefully in the night. The humans, even after committing sins and wrong, talk about God and righteousness animal are simple hearted and do not worry about praying to God. Why we pray to God? क्यों? क्योंकि हम कहीं गलत होते हैं या हमें कुछ मांगना होता है. We want anything or we have done anything wrong, we pray to God. But animals don't have to do, because animals are clear to their heart. They are limited to their desires. The animals, because of the purity of their hearts, do not need to pray to God for forgiveness. Yes, many times it happens that we want to so many things in our lives, or we have done so many wrong things, that we pray to God to forgive us. They do not need to ask God to fulfill their needs like the humans do. The humans are thus double standard and hypocrites. Okay, now in this way he says this, that the human beings have dual personalities in them. Third stanza. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy or the over the old world. Now here he says that animals do not possess things, okay, like human beings, and are contented without owing things. Means they are okay, they are happy with it, but human beings are not happy. Humans, on the other hand, possess many things, yet are always dissatisfied and carve for more. Carve for more means desire for more. Suppose you are having a bike with you. Now you want another one, which is more modified one. So that means human desires never ends, and because of that we are not attached to each other, because mentally we are not peaceful. That is why the relationships are getting worse and worse day by day. The poet calls this craze for owing things as madness. He says that desiring and doing things to get the things what you want is totally madness. Animals do not need to pray for their ancestors as human beings do. Yes, animals don't ask anything from their elders, but we human ask from our parents, give me this, give me that, and so and so, and if they provide, we demand for the other things. Animals are not disrespectful and unhappy to anything. They do not need to respect one or insult the other, as all of them are equal. In the field of animals, all are considered equal, so they don't have to give respect or take respect from anyone. They are satisfied within themselves. But human beings are not satisfied, because desire never ends. Next paragraph. So they show their relations to me, and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get these tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and neglectingly dropped them? Now here he says that the animals show their relations to him, because suppose if you are having a pet at home, they love you very much, but human beings don't. It means animal seems to have what the human beings had once. Now the poet is saying not कि क्या कहते हैं, from since the generations human beings are not worried about each other. No, in the olden days, in the previous decades, people used to have love and care for each other, but now because of modernization, the person has gone away, the relationship has been away from, in place of that, person are busy in earning their livings, earn more and more money. These are self-contentment and innocence. They remind the poet of these qualities and symbols, the lost values of humans. Now these animals remind the poet about the values which are lost of human beings. The poet wonders where from these tokens the animals had. The poet believes that the advancement and corrupted the humans and made them sinful instead of teaching good virtues like kindness, innocence, and self containment. Means modernization, you can say, or the desires the person is expecting to fulfill those desires, those earning of money, it has made the person sinful. Instead of that, instead the person should be good, kind, and innocent. The poet believes that the humans dropped these virtues long time ago. Means all these have been lost by the human beings long time ago and ignored these in their madness to possess more and more. Means they ignore these relationships which we have with each other. In place of that, they are busy in earning more and more to fulfill their desires. I hope you have understood the chapter. Please do like and share my channel, My English Classes. Thank you.